Start game now. Chomp Chomp is here, and Chomp Chomp likes to rock, so he brought with him Journey Escape for the Atari 2600 system, a data age game featuring label instruction art that's exactly like the album art of the same record that came out way long time ago. Well, let's go ahead and take Journey Escape, pop it into my Atari 7800 Pro system, and find out how this game plays today. Let's go to the game. Journey Escape was published by Data Age and carries the copyright year of 1982. It features members of the band Journey, as well as their song Don't Stop Believing from their Escape record album. If you are too young to know what records are, they're like giant black CDs. And if you're too young to know what CDs are, they're a lot like DVDs except they just played music. And if you're too young to know what DVDs are, they're kind of like Blu-ray discs, except they're all shiny and silvery. Journey Escape is for 1 or 2 players alternating. There are 2 modes of difficulty controlled by the difficulty switch. The game is easier in the B position and tougher in the A position. Journey has just finished a concert that made $50,000. Now it's up to you to lead all 5 members of the band through a crowd to their Scarab escape vehicle before your time runs out. When the level starts, you are given control of one of the band members, but all the band members do look the same. However, you can tell who they are by their initials, which are in the top right portion of the screen. Your round begins when you press the button, so you can pick your spot when to start based on what is on the screen. You use your joystick to move around, and you can press the button to move faster. However, there are many obstacles in between you and your ship that will cost you precious time, and some of which will cost you your hard-earned money as well. Loved crazed groupies look like hearts with legs and will cost you $300 every time you touch them. The shifty eye promoters wear blue hats and will cost you $2,000 for each contact. Sneaky photographers are the giant circles that appear and disappear constantly. If you touch them, it will cost you $600. And there are also giant fence-like stage barriers that will not cost you any money but will be difficult to navigate around. However, you do have some friends who can be helpful to touch. The loyal roadies look like blue robots, but touching them will give you temporary invincibility and allow you to walk through everyone for a short period of time. Your greatest ally is the mighty manager. He looks like a cross between Kool-Aid Man and the creepy Burger King. He does not appear often, and on some stages you may not see him at all, but touching him will make you invincible for the rest of the stage and also add $9,900 to your score. Near the end of the level, if you move fast enough, you will see the Scarab escape ship. Touch it and you will save that band member and restart the level with the next band member. You also get to take any extra time with you and will continue where you left off money-wise. If you get all 5 band members to the Scarab, your game will restart from the beginning, but you will get an additional $50,000 added to your score. If you fail to reach the Scarab before your timer runs out, or if you pass it and your timer runs out, your game will end. In order to reach it in time, you must keep pushing forward, but sometimes it can be difficult to reach it if it appears suddenly on the opposite side of the screen that you are on. Graphically speaking, I think the game looks great on the 2600. It fits a lot of different characters on screen, and each one has a clear, unique look. I even like how the shifty eyes move on the shifty-eyed promoter. The game even has some cool mini cutscenes with the ship flying. I also like the twinkling stars in the background, but if you want, you can turn them off by using the black and white switch. Another thing I liked with the game was the cool music and sounds that included a really neat 2600 style rendition of Don't Stop Believing. I really think Data Age did a great job with the presentation all around. Considering the rock culture of the 80s, the game does a fairly good job of keeping the game family friendly, though some might question having the groupie term and character in the game. However, I do have it on good imaginary sources that all they want is an autograph and a hug. Isn't that sweet? On eBay, loose copies go for about $5, complete copies were going for about $10, and new copies were going for about $19, and as always, those prices include the shipping. So what did I think of Journey Escape? I actually found it to be surprisingly enjoyable. Games based on licenses sometimes have trouble turning out to be good, but somehow this one does. I like the crazy concept, music, and unique characters. I also thought the challenge was just right for me. I have a good chance of getting all the band members through, but it's not a guarantee. So where am I going to rank it? It's going to be right up there with some other solid titles, and it almost makes the top 10. I do like Kangaroo a little bit more at 10, but it just barely nudges out Fast Food at 11, so I'm going to make Journey Escape my new number 11 game. Journey Escape is a worthy journey to take on the 2600. If you enjoy retro-related videos, would you please click the like and subscribe buttons? You can now support the show through Patreon as well. Just follow the link in the description below. Also, be sure to check out some of my many other videos covering Atari, Sega, Nintendo, and more. With over 175 now posted, there's something for just about any retro fan. Thank you guys for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and never trust the Shifty Eye Promoter.